Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. Guys, when rebound, when recovery. Good thing I'm seeing here is a little bit of green there on the Bitcoin charts as the rest of the altcoins are still under pressure. Some of our faves have really dumped this past week. So we're going to keep an eye on the charts and see when rebound, when recovery. How about that Hex recovery, though? Hex, after dumping along with all the altcoins, Hex is the first to recover. And it just confirms or supports what I'm saying. I think that there's little reason for Hex to dump with this Pulse Chain airdrop anticipation coming up. If you don't know about that, make sure you check out pulsechain.com and find out more about that. And I believe that's one of the reasons Hex may be bullish. Again, it's maybe. I'm not saying I know anybody or I know any inside info or anything like that. I'm just guessing and speculating. And that's my thoughts. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Turn off these coins. Let me share my screen. You got BTC there at 46,242. And technicals are still neutral, okay? After being sell for a little while, it's neutral technicals, which is rather favorable. You could see the techniques over here, neutral, 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 as Bitcoin seems to try to want to break out of that trend and stay above 45. 4 hours is buy. So even in the next 4 hours, let's see the 2 hour projections. The 2 hour projections are not that bad either. So it looks like, Bitcoin is strengthening today. Let's look at this 1 month chart after, this big fall here that we had on September 7th around there, big dump. And then we've been heading downwards. Now, if we could, go higher than this last high, which is around 47, 48, then maybe we'll break the trend. I think it's just a little bit too early to call. Shout out to Copy, original Copy, just hodl, more chop ahead. Yeah, I mean, I think from mid to long term, I'm bullish. I mean, I just don't know what's going to happen in the next few days. We may bleed out for the next few days or next month or two. I have no idea. Now, looking at these technicals, projecting for a month plus, if you look out for a month, it's strong buy. And there's only one technical saying sell, which is the momentum oscillator. But other than that, all the other averages and oscillators are indicating a buy, and most of them are strong buy actually. So I'm not concerned, looking out ahead. It's just I wonder what's going to happen like today or leading up into the weekend. So we want to break out of that trend, which would be a high of 47, 48, and see what we could do with that. Looking here at my watch list, Bitcoin. It's DOT, which is the top gainer, Polkadot. How about TRX? TRX is up as well. Tron. And then you got Hex with the rebound, 8% rebound on Hex. I bought the dip. I certainly did buy the dip. I picked it up, I think, at 34 cents. So I did. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Put your hand on your hip. Okay, I'm acquiring. So I'm trying. My strategy is every time I see blood red on Hex, I'm going to pick it up in anticipation for this airdrop. What's up, champ? Kaboom. Shout out to Buddha. Good morning, Buddha. Passive Crypto Show. He says, I missed much just driving home from a funeral of a family friend. Our condolences. I'm sorry to hear that. And, I don't know the situation, but, let's just, wish you the best out there. I don't like death, but sometimes it's a good thing. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. And just either way, shout out to Passive Crypto Show. Stay strong out there. 39 cents on the Hex, on the dip. And I picked it up, guys. I picked it up. I gotta say, I picked it up. Let's look at what else may be on and popping. How about Rune, guys? I mean, I still got a bag of Rune that I forgot about. And Rune, I was very, very excited about Rune. And, it dumped a lot. And here it is at 888. I'm not buying anymore. If they can get this thing running, Rune was a cross-chain market maker. So you would be able to swap Bitcoin for Ether. And they've had some problems with hacks or whatnot, so I don't know if they're back up and running. Neo is up, which is funny. I don't know. I haven't heard much about Neo lately. And then you got BTC there holding strong. Any top losers today? Fantom is the top loser. After running up, we identified Fantom not too long ago at 17 cents. The thing went boom, ka-pump, and it went to, way more than a lot of people expected. And now it's dumping, as most of the altcoins are. It seems like people have retreated back into stable coins and or Bitcoin and ETH. Fantom, they're $1.21 after topping off at almost $2, $1.94. Excuse me. But look at this. The technicals are still strong buy on the 1 day. So it may not be over. This is how I look with the altcoins, you know, things like Fantom, especially Fantom. I'm comparing it now to AVAX. You can see AVAX recently propelled himself to number 12, and then they pulled back to number 18. Listen, if Bitcoin doesn't dump and we stay here around 45, 46, 47, and we don't dump closer to 40, I think, you know, Fantom still got room to move to the top 30, maybe even the top 20. Good morning, sir. Spell just came to Fantom and it's been booming. It's a cross-chain liquidity token made by the ICE dev. Okay, yeah. Link us up with, or let us know the link. I think you can drop a link, Buddha, because you have an admin. So, yeah, share the link and we can check it out. And just give it a, you know, check out the Spell protocol or whatever that is. But yeah, like that's, you know, going back to what I'm saying, you know, if BTC holds here, and it doesn't continue to dump, I think, you know, Fantom can have another run up. Let's go ahead and check out CoinGecko, and let's see where it's ranked now. Because look, if you know, let's look at AVAX. Okay, AVAX is number 17. AVAX touched number 12. Okay, you know, because it came up after Solana, after Luna, and I think it's a cool, you know, another layer, another solution at Ethereum. There's a little bit of debate as to what's a layer 1 or a layer 2 or. You know, I look at most of these side chains as another layer. I may be wrong or right. I don't know. But I'm just, let's call them an alternative to ETH. And so this alternative, AVAX, did really well and went up to number 12. But Fantom is another alternative as well. And I think it still has some room to grow. It's number 55 right now. So, you know, can this go to number 30 in a environment that is not bad for altcoins, in an environment that Bitcoin is not hammered? Perhaps maybe so. So, check that out. Danny from the blockchain says Digibyte, Digicorp. You know, every once in a while we got a Digibyte show come in here, but, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I'm certainly not excited, you know. That's about it. Let's see if any top gainers and losers here in the top 24 hours. You got Curve back up to number 99, Synthetic Network. Icon, like, you know, these synthetics, Curve, these DeFi tokens, I think that there's some value with them. You know, they pumped and they dumped and they dumped and they pumped and they've gone up to the number 100, down to the top 100. Something like Curve, you know, I think it's here for the long term. And you got Litecoin dumping today after having a nice run up yesterday. One thing I noticed was some OG coins yesterday pumped up, like Litecoin, and even Monero was kind of pumping against Bitcoin there for a minute, which was quite interesting. And then you got Fantom on the major dump, down 13% in the past week, down 7%. But listen, after a run up like no other, I mean, Fantom still put on plenty of weight. You got Harmony dumping as well, as is Avalanche and Terra. So, you know, these Ethereum alternatives are all right, you know. No need to be excited over Digibyte. One day you'll pee your pants. Nah, that's for children there, Danny. You know, while you guys are waiting for Digibyte, we've already made double gains, triple gains. How many times have you doubled up on Digibyte this year? How many times? How many X's did you do with Digibyte? So while you're peeing in your pants, we've X'd and X'd and X'd. And listen, if Digibyte works, we'll end up working it out. You know what I mean? But for you guys that are holding these number 70, where's Digibyte? And it's not that it's a bad coin. Number 115, okay? I mean, that's kind of better than holding a number 40, I guess. You know, maybe it does pull up back to the number 40. But, you know, I rather look for a number 900 coin and ride it up to a number, you know, 100. But hey, whatever. You know, there's some guys that this is the thing. Some of you guys, you handle these cryptos like you do sports teams. You guys are fanboys. You're not here for booms. You're here because you like the way that the team looks. You like the player. You like the logo. You like the tech, bro. But how many X's did you boom this year? How many? Okay? Did you do more X's than the alternative? No. You lost. You did not maximize your gains. Okay? Because you're worried about a brand, about a tech, about something else. Guys, if you're in it for the crypto tech, buy Monero and be quiet. And don't even come out here to the interwebs. Just be quiet. Hold the Monero. That's the only real true crypto. You know, you get some of these guys here. Start looking to RarityMMO.com. It's an NFT game by Andre. Yeah. That one's came up a couple times. The Rarity. You showed me a couple sites. I heard a couple other people talking about it. And, you know, I guess I'm going to have to look into it because you're not the only one I've heard about. You know, it's like a Dungeons and Dragons type of remix. I don't know. So, you know. Like, look, as much as a trend or hype, I'd rather look into a little NFT game than, you know, an under 150 coin that has... you know, what's the potential there, you know? UTXO is the true triple X's, many X's here. But how many X's, though? While you've been waiting and talking and speculating, what has happened for you? How many X's? Because while you can think about the future, how much opportunity did you waste hanging out and marrying your favorite coin? Bro, Rarity is free to mint right now, D&D type game. Yeah, let me check that out, RarityMMO.com, rather than worrying about who's sitting on coins that are not going to do anything. RarityMMO.com. Let me check that out. Let me pull that up. Summon heroes, choose from one amongst 11. So what do I do here? I just mint them, or, you know... Because look, let me be honest with you, Buddha. I'm not a Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not playing video games. I'm here for the boom. So what do? Where's the boom at? And if you can mint some NFTs for free or, you know, get in position, let's try it out. But that's what's going on here. Let me connect my wallet. Wrong network. Oh, I'm on the wrong network. This is on Fantom. Just cost FTM gas. Okay. So what do you got to hit recruit or something? What up, Slice Keeper? I see you. Share stories, make new ones, or recruit a new hero for your journey. So what do? I hit recruit? Recruit a hero. What do we want? A barbarian, a monk, a fighter, a wizard, a sorcerer, a cleric. I don't know, a wizard, or a sorcerer, or a cleric, or a monk. Those are the ones I'm looking at. Let's go with a wizard. You walk towards the unsuspecting patron and whatever. I don't even know what this does. So let's go ahead and mint this for 0.03. Mint all of them. Okay. Well, if it costs 0.03, Fantom, that's like less than 3 cents, or like about 3 cents each. So, yeah, let's wait for this transaction to confirm. I just minted one of these heroes. And Buddha just linked us there in the chat now. I don't know what this game's about. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons. You can mint some NFTs for free. So let me get those. Let's see what they're worth in the future. All right, so that was minted. Let me recruit someone else here, a sorcerer. So I'm gonna do what Buddha says and recruit all of them. If it's only 0.03 Fantom for each transaction, why not? And in the meantime, let me pull up these charts so we can check out FTM again. And again, FTM, I think there's still meat on the bones, guys. I still think there's meat on the bones. This NFT marketplace hasn't even launched, and there's going to be a free bridge. So let's see. All we are really hoping for is Bitcoin not to dump. You know, if Bitcoin can stay above 45, I think we're good money. Boom. Okay, that one was each day you send them out on an adventure and get points. Then in 4 days, your character earns 1,000 gold, which can be traded later when the game develops more. So you got to send them out. You got to send them out on an adventure. That's how do you do that? You got to perform a function. Rarity. Recruit. Let me recruit a cleric. I'm not seeing my recruits pull up though. I have confirmed transactions. My heroes are not here yet. Yeah, I'll be recruiting all of these characters and see what they're worth. Play to earn. GameFi is kabooming right now. Listen, it's not really I'm not attracted because I'm not really a gamer, but respect to the gamers because there's a whole industry there. Just because I don't like it and I'm not into it doesn't mean that there's not something there. So I'm not Dungeons and Dragons. I don't like the little gaming stuff, but I've seen that the NFTs are booming, and if it's a free one, let me get that. Let me get it. Boom, boom, boom. Once a day, there's a timer. Click on the rarity button on the top left to refresh the page. Okay. Just refresh the page. My yeah, I don't know what else to do here. I don't see my heroes. Well, I'm just gonna keep recruiting, and I guess I'll figure it out after. Let me get a fighter in there. I ain't mad at you, Champagne. I don't bite. Digibite. Listen, Danny. I mean, I don't have anything against Digibite. Just one thing that I noticed is that there's a section of the community that's a little culty, and then they're hanging out onto their coin. And what I hate to see is that you fall in love, you get married, you get monogamous with this coin, and she cheats on you. And she doesn't perform for you. She doesn't do the duties that a wife needs to do for you. Okay, so don't get married to Digibite and or any of these coins. Okay, spread love. It's the crypto way. You're better off being polyamorous in this crypto space because there could be another one that could treat you better. Okay, there could be another one that treats you better. So keep your eyes out. Okay, there's no reason to be monogamous in crypto. Okay, there is no rule that says that you got to have only one of your favorite coins, that you got to go on a chat room and start shilling for your favorite. This is not sports, and this is definitely not a matrimony. So, yeah, Digibytes needs to do something. Like, she's hanging out there at a number 115. She hasn't put out. She hasn't done anything. She's got good tech, bro. Okay, that's about it. So what are you doing? There's plenty of other coins that are doing other things and bringing more returns. So, that's all. I just hate for guys to like I said, get locked down and get married to their coin, and then she doesn't do anything for you. Or even worse, she just does enough for you so that you can stay, but you don't grow. You know what I mean? Enough for you, she'll just tease you, enough. She'll be at 115, then she'll pull up at 190, and she'll give you hope, but she never does do anything. I understand trading for huge profits, but I understand long-term hodl as well. Listen, you worried about long-term hodl, I worry about profits, okay? You worry about hodling, I worry about profits, and we'll see how we're doing in the long term. That's all. You see, your focus is on hodling. It's not on making profits. And that's the problem. You've been here. You're probably one of these decentralized fags too, right? Decentralized. And that's not always the best either. Click the rarity button on the top left. Your heroes will all be listed. Let me see that. A game is 9 days old and a character already sold for 6,000 FTM on the marketplace. It's super early. Shout out to Buddha has been calling him out. He's really brought some good platforms to the table. Let me give Electric Buddha a shout out. While I'm here yapping about Digibite and other coins, he's actually giving us a play that has potential, okay? And not a show like, look, this is what you could do. Check it out. Look, it's not working though. I'm clicking on rarity. It doesn't work, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll do another recruit in the meantime and in between time. What's up? Let me get a barbarian here. See what that does. but I don't mind dating a girl who's not putting out, I want to marry a virgin. Listen, none of these cryptos are virgins. That's the problem, Tony, that you're thinking of them with an ideology. This, by definition, is a currency. It's for currents. It's to flow in and out. It's not for you to fall in love with. That's the problem. You guys want to marry and you want to get involved with something as you would with a human being, with an ideal. That's the problem, guys. That's the problem. You got to separate these things. Okay, there is no virgin cryptos, guys. Okay, you think, oh, I'll find the best one, the one that's the most techie. You want the one that's closest to that is Monero. I hold a moon bag of Digibyte 2. It's good. Just can't do much with it. There you go. See, there you got someone with you, Danny. Someone's holding Digibyte as well. Anything you're scoping pertaining to the Cardano, I'm not scoping anything. The only thing I heard about Cardano is that Sunday swap that may come out one of these days that is like a pancake swap. That's all I heard. Danny says, there's room for both. You have a good day. Okay. Yeah, you too. Hopefully we didn't ruffle any feathers out there. I just want to keep it $1.50 for you guys because I think there's going to be certain channels that are not going to break it down for you like that. You got to treat these cryptos like they're all prostitutes, all of them. Every single one wants your money. None of them is a virgin that wants to create a family with you. None of them. Not none of them. Okay, once you get that through your head, then you could probably navigate accordingly. Let me hit refresh on Rarity MMO. Shout out to Buddha. But if one is doing incredible things with fundamentals like Chainlink 780 integrations, I'm in it for the long term. But Tony, how about if something is doing incredible gains right now? Are you also in it? That's way too much ideology in these things, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, and I'm saying Chainlink is good, but look, I said this the other day, Tony, about Chainlink, Chainlink, it went up to like number 9 or number 8, and now it's like what, number 15 or number 16, and I think it's going to stick around. I think it's an OG coin, don't get me wrong, but like, how much more is it going to gain? It's, you better have bought Solana then, for the past couple months. You see what I'm saying? So I get about holding Chainlink. I understand it. You want to have some coins in your portfolio which you believe in the tech. I get that. But don't let that blind you from looking at the gains. Right? Sometimes people just don't see. It's like they rather go with ideals than gains sometimes. Because also, that's the way you were taught in school. It's like, work hard. People still think merit is what brings you to the top. And that's not the truth all the time. And in a perfect world, it should be like that. But merit is not what's going to give you all the profits all the time, guys. It's not all about merit. And once you understand that, you can understand why coins like Dogecoin can be in the top 10. Because it's not about merit entirely. To a certain extent it is, but not entirely. Apparently new NFT game launching on Cardano called Drunken Dragon. Anyone have any info? I don't know about that one. I have minted maybe like 5 of these characters, but I don't see where they're at. So apparently I got to click on rarity. Let me show you my screen. So let me I'm F5 it. I just hit F5. Boom. And then I'll click rarity on the top left and I don't see anything. The tavern, heroes. I click on this little hourglass. How about show all? No. Yeah, maybe it just takes a little second to update. That's all. We have our hodl positions in the bits and the ETH, but we like our kabooms out there. Yeah, I mean, that's all it is, guys. I mean, like, I just see, I'll repeat it. It's just some of us treat these coins too much like our favorite sports teams, or you fall in love with them like some hot chick or something like that, and it shouldn't be that way. These are just mediums for exchange, guys. You know, it could be Digibot, it could be Fantom, it could be AVAX. These are just vessels. You could easily go from one to another. It's more about total value locked than it is what vessel you're using. Okay, and once you kind of like unlock that, you understand it's like, yo, how much value do I have? And how do I continue to grow that? And then you use the vessels. There's different tools. It could be Digibot, it could be Fantom, it could be AVAX. But that could always change. You know, whatever horse is moving the fastest. It doesn't matter what the color of the horse or the horse's name. If the horse is going to take you towards the destination faster, then that's something you want to consider. Tony says, I'm an investor, not a trader. Yeah, but the purpose of either of both is to make gains and to increase your value. So, you know, however you're going to get there, that's again, it's like, I'm not worried about whether I'm a trader or an investor. I'm worrying about how am I going to get the gain. So if I got to trade or invest, it's like those are vessels. You know, the trading boat, the investing boat, there's different boats that are taking you towards the destination. And some may be moving faster than others. And again, with the technology that we have, you could easily move between vessels now for very little cost and almost in real time. That wasn't the case before. Auto Farm just announced adding Avalanche, anything worthwhile on that network. It's been certainly doing very well. I haven't covered it, but it's similar to Fantom, where you can connect using your MetaMask to another, I guess another layer or another, alternative to Ether. It's the same MetaMask. There's so if you've done Fantom, Binance, stuff like that, it should, be easy to use. You could check out vfat.tools, and it has a list of a lot of the farms. FTMcyberpunks.com is still minting punks, only 3,000 max mint, only 100. So they're still minting. Didn't they already mint though? Buddha, what, they just ended up minting more or what? Oh, is that another? Because there was something called Fantom Punks, right? Now there's a new one called Fantom Cyberpunks. So yeah, you never know. Everything's a knockoff now. FTM Cyberpunks. That's a new one. Sheesh. It's a Fantom Miner clone contract, just like BNB Miner. Fantom Cyberpunks is a brand new cyberpunk theme NFT project. Brings light to many of other amazing projects. Boom, boom, boom. 3,000 cyberpunks. Let me go ahead and mint now. Why not? So, yeah, you got to pay 100 FTM. Let's go for it. With 0.05 for the gas fee. I'm going to mint it. What are your thoughts on Fantom Pump or Dump? I said it earlier. I think that Fantom has potential if Bitcoin doesn't dump. Everything is hanging on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin, dumps below 45, I think that it's not good for Fantom. But if Bitcoin could stay above 45 and not dump, that certainly is a positive environment for Fantom, and perhaps maybe, it can, pull up to the number 30, number 20, perhaps. I don't know. But that's kind of what I'm hoping for. So let me click my Cyberpunks and check out what's going on here. So I just minted this punk. I don't know what this guy's about. He's got one little green eye, and there's a blimp by there. So whatever that is. I minted quite a bit of punks. There's also a coin attached to it called T-Cuz. And it's down right now Okay. Let's see. I mean, guys, I'll be honest with you. I am not into the NFTs, but I've minted them, and I have some. But in all honesty, I think it's a bubble. But hey, it doesn't even matter, right? Like, because whether it's bubble or not, people have made mad gains out there. Dude, the eye patch looks rare. Maybe, I don't know. Is it rare? I don't know. Hopefully, maybe am I looking at a $1 million NFT here, guys? Adamant doing RB pre-sale, it seems. Ooh, okay. I'm long term with Adamant. I got a 4-year stake over there, so I'm in it to win it. And Buddha just says Keck Tools, and that's I guess that token that you just talked about. T-Cuz, wrapped cousin crypto NFT. So this is the I guess the native token for that. For that platform. Is this the platform? What platform is this? Buddha? What platform is this for? And where do you buy this? On Spooky? Okay. I'll keep an eye on that one too, this T-Cuz. From the announcements, the date for the RB pre-sale Saturday, September 18th. You will need Arbitrum ETH to purchase, more specific to follow. Okay. I know that we're doing an Arbitrum airdrop to Adamant locked holders. You guys may want to check out Adamant Finance and click to their medium.com. And let's find out more about that as well, because I'm on that platform and there may be something there. T-Cuz is tied to the Cyberpunk's NFTs. Part of the sales go to the liquidity. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna keep this up. Maybe it's at 2 cents right now, so maybe we just maybe just throw a couple $100 at it, and you never know what could happen. I mean, that's what I've been doing with most of these. I'm going to click over here to, let's check out the medium.com for Adamant. There it is. So Adamant will be launching on Arbitrum. And Arbitrum's another layer 2 solution. Adamant team has decided that there will be a separate token for the Arbitrum rewards because Addy is minted based on the profit generated. It will be difficult to balance emissions across multiple platforms. So they're creating a new token. Pre-sale information. Okay, I'm going to keep this up. As stated in a previous announcement, each user will receive an airdrop of 1-to-1 RB posted in order to prevent early reward dilution. Airdrop RB will be locked for a significant period of time. Snapshot date and airdrop date to be determined. Okay. Have you ever did an analysis for Dent, says Anwar? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Yeah, I did, but years ago. Maybe 3 years ago. I haven't came around that token in a long time. And I have nothing bad to say about it. But certainly, if I haven't heard anything about it for 3 years, there's certainly nothing good to say either. So, check out Adamant's website here, guys, if you want to know more about this RB pre-sale. I may jump in this too. All right, guys. If there's no other comments and questions, I'm going to go ahead and retire the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we have a rebound here. If Bitcoin stays above 45, I do think it's positive for the altcoins, and we will continue to keep our eye on it. Thank you to Buddha for giving us a few leads here on these NFTs and on that cousin token or whatever else, what T-Cuz or whatever that is. Guys, check out the links in the chat box if you want to learn more about that. In the meantime and in the between time, I'll see you tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for tuning in.